So it's been quite a while since I did a tag video, and the My Life in Movies tag seems to be doing the rounds just now. So I thought I'm going to strike while the iron is hot instead of being one of the last people to do it, and I'm going to be doing that today. I haven't looked over the questions in a couple of weeks, so we will see how sufficiently I can answer these. First steps. The first film you remember seeing as a child. It was probably something Disney, but the two films that I loved most as a child from about the age of 4 were Toothless with Kirstie Alley and It Takes Two, which is Kirstie Alley and the Olsen twins and Jane Sibbett. Number 2, teenage crush. Which actor or actress did you have a crush on? When I was a teenager, it was actually Nigel Harman, who played Dennis Rickman in EastEnders. A little bit younger than that, it was David Lasher, who played Josh in Sabrina. Neither of those are particularly film actors, but that's kind of it, I think. I did have a pretend wedding in the playground to Thomas O'Malley when I was 8 years old. That was fun. Bad choices, good outcome. A movie you ended up watching and enjoying even though you thought you'd hate it. I think for me there's only really one instance of that from my childhood or teenage years that I can remember, and that was Step Up. If I remember rightly, we went to see Step Up for a friend's birthday, so I kind of had to go and see it. And I thought, I'm not really into dancing, I'm not going to really enjoy it, and I'll be honest, I don't really remember what it was about that much, and I haven't seen any after the first Step Up, but I do remember enjoying it. What film did you see in the cinema on a first date? I've only ever done the cinema once as a first date, and the film was Seven Psychopaths. Go figure. Home comforts. What movie reminds you of time with your family? I think I'd have to say Miracle on 34th Street, just because this is the remake with Mara Wilson. I watched it a lot in my childhood, especially around Christmas, and obviously Christmas comes with thoughts of family, so I think that's probably my one and only answer. First Heartbreak. What movie really upset you or hit you more than you expected? That's a difficult one because I am, to want for a better term, a crybaby when it comes to films. Although I didn't cry at the film Crybaby, I get so emotional at films, and I don't know what the cat's doing. Basically, any animal film will hit me hard, even if I think I'm in the right mood and can cope with it. It will crush me. Leaving Home. What movie was the first movie you watched without your family? I honestly cannot remember, but I come from a family of not really big horror fans, so I guess it would have been a horror-based film. Good times. What movie do you watch most and why? I watch Sweeney Todd more than any film ever. I have seen it start to finish a good handful of times, but I often watch scenes and bits and pieces just randomly because it makes me so happy. I have so many different memories connected to Sweeney Todd, not just the film but also the stage musical. I saw Emma Thompson in it. The film itself has a lot of connections to my present day existence and also my university years. Sweeney Todd is without a doubt at the core of my being. What is your favourite foreign language film? It is without a doubt The Orphanage, about a mother who takes her boy to live in her old family home, which once was an orphanage, and it's creepy and sinister and a lot of really creepy children around it, and everybody has to watch it. It's just so gorgeous. Can't leave the sofa. What series on TV got you hooked? I'm most obsessed with panel shows. I can watch comedy panel shows, but I Lie to You, QI, Mock the Week, Have I Got News for You. From start to finish, I could sit and binge watch 10, 12 series in a row if I had the time. In terms of sitcoms, I watched 2.5 Men excessively when I first fell in love with that. Not Going Out, I absolutely love. How I Met Your Mother was amazing until the second last series. Community I liked for a little while, but then it got boring once Piers left. But yeah, definitely comedy panel shows are my love. Sick day. What movie do you watch to cheer you up if you don't feel well? I kind of have this guilty pleasure, to want for a better word, for rom-coms and bromance films. They're not always necessarily highbrow, but I just think they're so relaxing and they have such clean colour palettes, really vivid images, and they're just really warm and comforting, and I love that. Looking to the future, what movies are you most looking forward to seeing? Sticking with that Sandra Bullock theme, I cannot wait for Ocean's 8. Obviously, being obsessed with Helena Bonham Carter, that element is great, and Anne Hathaway and Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett, it's just going to be phenomenal. That's not until next year. More recently, we have Pirates of the Caribbean and Murder on the Orient Express. They're definitely the two that I just need to hurry up, especially since I found out that Olivia Colman is going to be in Murder on the Orient Express. I can't believe it and I cannot wait. If only, what old movie do you want to see remade? I can't pinpoint one specifically, but I think a lot of Vincent Price's films have really great stories to them, but sometimes the quality, the visual elements aren't that fantastic because obviously we're talking 1930s and technology wasn't advanced. And while they're great, I think the story could take on a new twist in a modern angle. End of the road. What 3 films do you think you will always enjoy? I have 5 films that are my all-time favourites, so I will just mention those. The first one is Sweeney Todd. Then we have 28 Days with Sandra Bullock, Girl Interrupted, which is Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder, both of whom I love, Saving Mr. Banks, Emma Thompson, and Dead Post Society with the late, great, ever-perfect Robin Williams. I rather enjoyed that, and I think I did okay, having not actually remembered to plan this out before I recorded it. If you do this tag, let me know. I'd love to check it out and see how your answers compare to mine, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!